Alright, so let's get right on down to brass tacks. I picked up a JPC 2.0 recently with a zip-on panel, and I've been trying to work out how I'm going to put hydration on there, right? So I have a USGI camelback, one of the really old, long ones, and that works in a pinch. The problem is that you have to secure the top buckles to the shoulder straps. That's not very comfortable, and the rear of the bladder sits really low. So what ends up happening is it ends up rubbing on the back of your belt, all the gear on your belt, and it's pretty obnoxious, all the noise. Now, Crye Precision makes some various zip-on panels for their plate carriers, including the Molly zip-on panel, which is just a full-size gear panel. Crye does mention that the zip-on panels have an interior hydration pocket that's meant for a water bladder, but they don't talk about the capacity of the hydration pocket. So I emailed Crye's customer service, and I got an interesting set of numbers back. The bladder pocket would accept a reservoir up to 12 inches wide and 14 inches long. Now this immediately set off some alarm bells, because the actual size of the plate bag on a medium carrier is about 10 inches long and 12 inches wide. So unless Crye had perfected some sort of shrinking technology, I doubted it would fit, but I bought a Crux bladder off Amazon to try it out. To make a long story very short, trying to fit a 3-liter bladder in your panel is not going to work. If you try to fill a 3-liter bladder to capacity, the bladder is going to sit a good 3 inches outside of the pocket, and you won't be able to close the Velcro at the top to retain the bladder. Instead, you're going to be relying solely on a pair of neoprene straps and gravity. If you only fill the bladder to 2 liters, or use a smaller bladder, the bladder will fit, and you'll be able to use the top Velcro to secure the pouch. There is a way to make a 3-liter bladder fit, but it requires use of the drop-down pocket. But the drop-down pocket has almost the exact same problem of the old camelbacks. Your shoulder straps don't need to be used to secure the pouch, but the pocket is going to sit low enough, and it's going to disturb items on your belt and slowly going to drive you mad unless you have completely cleared off the back of your belt line. I went ahead and measured the dimensions of the zip-on panel. The actual usable dimensions of the panel on a medium plate carrier are going to be 9 inches by 10 inches. I say usable because the Velcro section on the top of the pocket is about 1 inch tall, and you're going to need that to close the pocket. Otherwise, you're just relying on the neoprene straps for retention, and it looks kind of goofy. Considering Crye's budget, I'm honestly amazed that there's no dedicated bladder for this zip-on panel. If you've had better luck with a different bladder, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be on the lookout for a better one. The Crux bladder works fine for now, and even has the advantage that you can fill it up further than 2 liters if you use a drop-down pocket, but that's not really ideal.